Hello, I will tell you why I think John Cena's character sucks. I have nothing against the guy as a person, in fact he's pretty cool in his interviews and I've watched his documentary, but the character that Cena is currently portraying is one of the most boring, predictable, overrated and unrealistic characters in the history of sports entertainment. When Cena first came to the WWE he was on SmackDown, and I wasn't his biggest fan, but he sure as hell was more entertaining than he is now. His rap battles were fucking hilarious, he had more charisma, his character as a heel was very refreshing. He was also less predictable than he is now, and you couldn't instantly say something along the lines of, "Hey, I know how this is going to end." That started in around 2005 and started spiraling out of control in 2006, and then just got even more ridiculous in the PG era according to others, though I myself can't say too much about the PG era, because I try not to watch current day wrestling as much as I used to, and I find myself alternatively switching the channel a lot while watching it. Anyway, another thing besides his predictability and lack of character that I can't stand about Cena is his lack of wrestling skills. He is getting a little better and has learned a few new moves like the dropkick, but his arsenal is still very small. Now aside from all of that bullshit, I would normally get at least some enjoyment out of Cena, but what keeps that at bay is the fact that he wins every single motherfucking match, and this is part of the predictability that I mentioned earlier. Why would anyone want to watch someone when they already know how the match is going to end, even if it's a new episode? A typical John Cena match involves Cena getting his ass kicked for 15 to 25 minutes, only so he could enter the infamous Superman mode in the final 2 minutes of the match, hit the infamous 5 moves of doom and then the FU. Oh wait, it's called the quote-unquote attitude adjustment now, because of this stupid-ass PG bullshit. Whatever, bring back the old Cena and I will like him. As for now he's just a boring, way too easy to predict Superman with no personality and superhuman powers. There are way more talented wrestlers that Vince is always treating like complete garbage. One random example is Funaki. They treated him like complete, utter cow shit. All they did was make him get beat up by some talentless big-ass 300-plus pound fat asses, and then made him partake in racially stereotypical segments and everyone thought he was a joke. WWE should be ashamed by the way that they treat many of their superstars. They take a shit on talent harder than Cena takes a shit on anyone he faces in the ring, and it's getting old. It's been old for years and years, but nothing is going to change ever again.